Butte, Montana.
Yeah. What's going on? He said he has to reset the computer. I don't know what's going to happen.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are at the Butte Civic Center at the Butte Brawl, December 19th, 2015. And I'm with Mark Johnson. He's a double belt holder with Fight Force here, a current fighter, so we're going to get his in-depth analysis. And once again, I'm Scott Moranti from Great Falls, Montana, Big Sky Taekwondo. Mark, how you doing again?
Yeah, we're back here once again. I'm feeling really good. There's a huge crowd here in Butte tonight. It looks like, their fans are always really supporting of their fighters.
Oh, it's crazy here. We got a ton of snow coming down out there, and the people are piling in, so we're really excited. What is this, the 18th Butte Brawl, the 17th, 18th?
Man, there's a bunch, and people keep showing up, they love their fighting, they love their fighters.
Well, as you know, Butte's a great heritage of boxing and wrestling and MMA, and they really support their local guys, and we've got a bunch of local fighters today, so I'm excited, and we got a few minutes here before we get going. And
absolutely. Looks like Ariel Beck came out, give a few words.
Yeah, let's give a shout out.
Montana, I'm sorry to keep you waiting, but are you ready for your first fight of the day? All right, let's move on to bout number one of the evening, calling to the blue corner, Colin Spinks.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, our first fight of the night, Colin Spinks out of Butte, Montana. This is a 155-pound bout, Mark. What do you think?
Well, you can tell, as you were talking earlier, Butte kid with that rich boxing and, boxing history. He's 5-0 in boxing.
Yeah, I've seen him come up a little bit through the years, doing some of the demonstration matches and some of the kickboxing, and so he's going to be fighting an MMA fight tonight. So we're looking forward to seeing Colin once again. Give a shout out to his family. They're excited to see him up there in the ring.
Because I know his opponent Brandon Brisboe really likes wrestling. It looks like Colin's more of a boxer, but Colin really enjoys the clinch. So if he can clinch Brandon up, that could make a really interesting fight.
Yeah, this could be an interesting fight. Once again, Colin is kind of an independent fighter. He trains with some guys here in Butte, but he's been around the game for a long time, so we're excited to see him get another MMA fight in. So let's wish him well.
Looks like he's stepping in the cage now, saying his last goodbyes to his coach.
Once again, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Very snowy night out there, but we got a ton of people piling in, so we're excited.
Colin looking very comfortable.
And calling his opponent to the red corner, Brandon Brisboe.
We'd like to wish everybody a Merry Christmas. We got Christmas coming up right around the corner, so ladies and gentlemen.
Talk about a white Christmas, too.
Yeah, we're going to have a white Christmas. Hope you get all your Christmas wishes. Wish you a Merry Christmas also, Mark.
Thanks, I've had the privilege of watching Brandon fight lately, and the more he's fighting, this kid's just getting better and better, so I'm really looking forward to watching him fight tonight.
Yeah, he's training with the Streets of Butte, and I know they have a pretty strong program, so he's been putting the hours in, so I think both guys are ready to go. They both give each other kudos and respect, so let's see what this fight brings us.
Absolutely. Streets of Butte, man, those guys are a bunch of tough guys. I fought a few of them, and it's a battle no matter what.
Yes, it is, and they're starting to get a good tradition. They've been coached by Cal all these years now, and things are working out well for that team. We've got, like I said earlier, I wanted to give a shout out to Ariel Beck. She just fought down in New Orleans, Louisiana, fight of the night.
For a world title.
She didn't win, but boy, she put on a heck of a show.
Absolutely. Both fighters looking very comfortable. You can tell, both of them, this is not their first time fighting.
Ladies and gentlemen, match scheduled for 3 4-minute rounds and is being brought to us by Cody Thomas Photography, ABC, Butte, Montana, and Butte Transportation. First, fighting in the blue corner, weighing in 155 pounds, a freestyle fighter from Butte, Colin and his opponent, fighting in the red corner, also weighing in at 155 pounds, representing the Streets of Butte, Brandon Briscoe.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have our fighters in the ring. I think our referee is Dennis Bain out of Kalispell, Montana. And first fight of the night, Mark.
Absolutely.
Let's get the show on the road here.
Let me tell you what, the first fight, that's just pumps up everyone. I mean, the crowd's pretty quiet right now. Give it one round, you know, they start getting rowdy.
Give it one round, give it one punch.
All right, touching gloves, looks like they're about to start.
Once again, Dennis Bain is our referee, great referee, about 400 bouts under his belt for refereeing. Nice leg kick by Brandon right out of the chute.
Brandon utilizing his jab quite a bit. Brandon really likes to throw that straight right, which is probably what he's trying to set up with that jab there, so Collins to watch out for that, because the hard right can do quite a bit of damage.
Yeah, and he's liking that jab right leg kick, and Collins got to be careful not to drop his hands to try to cover that leg kick. He might take one in the face. There was a nice jab by Collins. Yeah, nice leg kick.
Countering well. So far, both guys still kind of feeling each other out, it seems like.
Nice leg kick. Yeah, they're going at it. They're starting to get the crowd going a little bit.
Both fighters seem like they're being pretty smart. Brandon's jab to leg kick is looking really well, though. I mean,
well, the leg kick's working on Colin. Colin's got to get some motion going so he doesn't get hit real hard with that leg kick, because it's going to take some steam out of him here.
Let me tell you, if you're not used to being leg kicked, a few of those bad boys will be hurting pretty quickly.
That was a nice head kick he tried. Didn't quite get it, but gave it a good shot. Good jabs by Colin.
Brandon's doing a really good job of going high and low, working his kicks high and low as well.
Yeah, pretty much stand-up fight right now. They're working those jabs well, though, Mark.
Both fighters, too. Usually one tries to utilize the jab more than the other, but both fighters did really well.
Nice right cross by Colin there. Didn't do much damage, but made some contact.
Colin really moving around his hands. I'm sure it's making it kind of hard to follow where they're going to go for Brandon. It can confuse, Brandon, him doing that at the same time. With right timing, you can catch a person whenever their hands are going down. So Colin needs to watch out for that.
Yeah. Young fighters, you always got to remind them, keep your chin down.
Brandon, heavy leg kicks by Brandon over and over.
Yeah, he's hit a few of them, so he's scoring. The judges will be scoring that, definitely. But Colin's definitely making up with his hands a little bit. He's definitely getting some jabs and crosses in. Now they're engaging.
There he goes for that clinch he loves.
Yep, up against the cage. Once again, Dennis Bain will be watching. Don't grab the cage.
It says we're calling wanted Brandon tonight, but Brandon gets out of it.
Nice leg kick, 2 nice leg kicks, very nice. You can tell it's starting to take a little damage there.
Absolutely.
A little toll.
Being a kickboxer like Colin, not able to use one of your legs is going to be make for an interesting fight. Oh, big hit by Brandon.
That was a nice right hook.
McCall looks like he's recovered, but still looks a little shy away from Brandon now.
Yeah, I think those leg kicks are starting to add up. He's not quite as mobile as he was, but he's still doing wonderful. He looks like he might be a little tired, though. These are 3 4-minute rounds, so you have to be in shape, ladies and gentlemen, definitely.
Absolutely. You don't realize how hard this is, how tired. Whenever your adrenaline is pumping that way. Imagine Brandon unloading.
Nice
Colin trying
combination.
to go for the clinch. But Brandon's not giving up. He could finish the fight here.
Yep,
Colin needs to move.
Colin's in bad deal. Dennis is going to stop the
Big
fight if he
hits by
doesn't defend
Brandon.
himself. Once again, you have to intelligently defend himself. He got out of it,
Colin
but
is hurting. Colin is hurt.
he's surviving, but he's not really doing much. Nice knee to the belly by Brandon.
Absolutely.
This might be it, ladies and gentlemen. Yep.
Yep.
I thought that was a good call by Dennis. Yeah.
Excellent performance by Brandon there.
Yeah, he let him hang in there. That was an excellent finish by Brandon, huh, Mark?
So whenever Colin started going down, you could tell
Yeah.
his body no longer just hold him
Here
up.
we go, a little replay there, ladies and gentlemen. He's just covering up. The knee really, yeah, that one hurt.
The knee, and then caught with a few hooks, and I think that's just overall few more body hits. And
well, let's give Colin kudos. He's a game fighter, and he just got caught a little bit there, so he'll be back another day, I'm sure.
Absolutely.
And congratulations to Brandon. Great first
what a
fight.
Great win for Brandon.
Great first fight.
His training definitely paid off there.
Yeah, he was getting these combinations going and sneaking them in. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, once it was a great fight.
That's for sure.
Yeah, once the ref sees that you can't defend yourself.
Bout number 1 has come to a conclusion at 3 minutes and 40 seconds in the round number 1. Your winner by ref stoppage, fighting on the right corner, Brandon.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was a heck of a first fight. Mark, what do you think on that first one?
Very
Pretty good.
very fun to watch, that's for sure.
That was a good one to get us going. We got a good one coming up with Josh Brittain and Eric Hempstead.
Well, we went to 2 155ers to 2 heavy guys. These heavy guys can hit, let me tell you.
We got a Missoula fighter and an Anaconda fighter. Ladies and gentlemen, fight number 2 coming up soon.
Eric Hempstead.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Berserker. He's out of Missoula, Montana, trains with the Sakura Warrior Arts over there. They've been around for a while. And don't know a lot about him, but I think he's been training for some time. This is a kickboxing match, I believe.
Looks like he has a wide variety of skills, you know.
Is it going to be a straight boxing, or we got a kickboxing?
Practice some judo, practice some kickboxing. And I mean, once you throw all those, martial arts together, you can create a pretty dangerous guy.
So I guess this one's just going to be boxing, Mark. They were going to do MMA, but there might be an injury involved. I'm not sure, but looks like a straight boxing match. So I believe it'll be 3 3-minute rounds. Amateur rules, ladies and gentlemen. And Eric the Hammer out of Anaconda trains with the Goosetown Training Center.
Eric, very, very experienced guy, a lot of boxing fights.
Yeah, this should be a fun fight. I think they both have quite a bit of boxing experience.
Absolutely. Eric said that he 9 knockouts in his semi-pro career. I mean, he says he moves quick and likes to strike hard. So keep an eye on Eric Hempstead tonight, everyone.
Yeah, let's see what happens. This will get the crowd going. Once again, you'll see boxing, kickboxing, a lot of MMA matches at these promotions, the Fight Force promotions, Brian Dietz. So this one, ladies and gentlemen, is a straight boxing match.
Straight boxing.
Once again, Josh Brittain, the Berserker, Eric Hempstead, the Hammer.
Getting to talk to some of these guys before, they both really respect each other's ability, as well as just respect him as, people.
So I believe we're not allowing any kicking in this one.
It looks like it's just a straight boxing match.
Sometimes that's hard when you're a kicker too, and then you go to box and you gotta feel like you're gonna kick, so we'll see. Or if you're a grappler and you forget about we're only boxing, so.
Absolutely, and once you get in there, you're fighting, you're fighting instincts just like to take over. This will be amateur rules, ladies and gentlemen. All right, Eric stepping in.
Once again, Scott Moranti here with Mark Johnson out of Bozeman, Montana, and I'm out of Great Falls. We're a pleasure to call the fights for you, ladies and gentlemen.
Number 2 is about scheduled for 3 2-minute rounds and is being brought to us by Universal Athletic, Little Clowns, Knight and the Hood, attorneys at law. First, fighting in the blue corner, the stands and heavyweights, representing Sakura, Missoula, Montana, Josh, the Berserker, and his opponent, fighting in the red corner, he is also at heavyweight, representing Goostown in Anaconda, Eric
Eric has definitely
All
the
right.
favorite fighters here.
This should be an interesting fight. Don't know a lot about Josh, but I do know they have a pretty strong program at Sakura. So I'm sure he's been training, and we know Eric's been a pretty strong boxing figure in the area for quite a while. In fact, I believe him and Ariel have been on a boxing team together at one time.
Yeah, I think so, you know. A lot of Butte, Anaconda area, man. Their boxing's very strong.
Yep.
All right, touching gloves, about to get this bout number 2 started.
All right.
Heavyweight amateur rules.
And straight boxing, ladies and gentlemen, looking for 3 2-minute rounds. Movement, a little bit for big guys, getting the blood flowing, that's for sure. Getting some jabs going. Kind of pawn a little bit, seeing what each others are going to do, but now they're starting to get into it a little bit. Good head movement by both of them,
Very
actually,
good head
yeah.
movement.
Excellent head movement by Josh.
One thing you'll notice different about boxers, but MMA, boxers are able to move their heads very fluidly. MMA, you got to watch about getting head kicked or.
No, boxing is an art, so
Absolutely.
part of that art is footwork and head movement, and they're kind of just standing toe-to-toe now, aren't they? Very nice left hook
Very nice.
by Eric there.
Following it up nicely, too, just relentless with the strikes.
But once again, Josh coming back with his own left hook there,
Absolutely.
moving his
Josh's
head good.
movement's looking very
He's
nice.
working some
too.
uppercuts, yeah. Oh, that was a nice right cross by Josh. Or excuse me, yeah, by Josh. Eric, nice body shot. Nice body shot.
Eric doing very well at utilizing the body and then the uppercut.
Now, there should be standing 8. Well, he's going to count him. If he gets back up, he's going to give him a standing 8.
That looked like a painful shot there. Looked like, crushed him just from the body. Josh making his way back up.
Oh, he was counted out. And we got a little blood. Well, let's take a look at it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what finished the
It
fight.
looked like a hard hook to the body.
I
and
think
then
so. Did a
uppercut.
floating rib maybe, huh?
I know Mike Tyson really liked to use this move.
We didn't see it. We just saw the final part. Maybe we'll get another shot at it here. I think you're right. I think it was a solid right hook to basically the liver maybe, wasn't it? Or left hook to the liver.
And a vicious uppercut.
Well, it was an entertaining fight while it lasted, ladies and gentlemen. We'd like to show you that last part, but we may not get it. But anyway, once again, Eric the Hammer Hempstead. Combinations, that's what seems to work in fight
Absolutely.
games. Mark?
Number 2 of the conclusion at 1 minute, 41 seconds into round number 1. Your winner,
That was a great couple minutes of boxing there. That was enjoyable.
What a show of power, too. That's why you got to be
Yeah, those
careful
guys
with
were
these
really,
heavyweights.
they were really cracking. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're moving on to our bout number 3. Looks like it's going to be a couple of 145-pounders. This is a Butte Bozeman versus a Butte guys. A couple of Butte people, actually. Butte fighters.
I believe Robert's actually originally from Butte and still wanted to represent his hometown.
Nice.
But the last few months been training Bozeman. He's actually been training with me.
Oh, nice.
Very hard, very, very tough guy.
You've been working with Robert a little bit then in the gym?
Absolutely.
Yeah. What does he like to do? What is his favorite
he's a purple
stuff?
belt in judo. So, and I mean,
Oh, he's got a little judo background.
absolutely. He took me for a few trips
Yeah. Oh, nice.
every now and then.
So we got a little bit of judo background. How's his hands? His hands good? His feet good?
His hands good. He's been training really hard. It's his first fight.
Oh,
he's
nice.
And he's fighting against a guy, Bobby Moreno, who's had a few fights already.
Yeah.
Let's see if that experience makes a difference in this fight. Robert's been training very hard.
Yeah. I see John is working with him. Brian's there. Cal's there. Oh, we got a whole contingent.
Yeah.
Yep. The whole team's giving him kudos. Well, good luck to Robert. Well, I know if he's been training with you crazy guys over there in Bozeman, he's been getting some good workouts in.
Yeah, and he pushes himself. I mean, he looks really confident. He looks really good.
All right.
At the same time, being in that cage, man, it's a different level,
Well, I hope that you've been a good big brother and telling him what he should expect a little bit and how to deal with it. Helping him a little bit with his mind also, right?
Absolutely. I mean, you can only do so much. Rest.
You gotta turn him loose sometime, so here we go.
But as a teammate, as a friend, I'm looking forward to this fight and, wish him the best. But, same time, he's fighting a tough guy. He's trying to Bobby Moreno, been training, has a, few fights under his belt. That experience
Oh,
makes
yeah,
the
Bobby
world a
Moreno. They
difference.
call him Little Scrapper, and there's a reason. Little Scrapper, ladies and gentlemen, out of Butte, Montana. Now, if you haven't seen this guy fight, keep your eyes open because he likes to get
to
after
bang,
it.
absolutely.
Yeah, he likes to get those hands and feet moving, and he's a scrambler and a scrapper, and I'll tell you what, it's fun to watch this kid fight, Mark.
I feel like Robert can sometimes drop his hands. I'm really hoping Bobby likes to come out very hard. Robert needs to keep his hands up, make sure he doesn't get caught early on.
Should be a good fight. We're excited. 145 pounders, ladies and gentlemen. This will be an MMA bout, 3 4-minute rounds. And if you haven't ever gone 4 minutes in an MMA fight, ladies and gentlemen, you don't know what you're in for. It is a workout.
Absolutely. These guys train for months before this fight, and you can be in the best shape in your life. Let me tell you, even after the first round, you're heavy breathing.
And you got to learn to deal with the emotions and the crowd and all that. And you got your opponent. Yeah, there's a lot to it. People think, oh, just put the gloves on, jump in the ring. But there's really a lot to this game. Any fight game, really. Wrestling, we got... Looks like he's in good shape. All right, Mark, here we go. I know you got your teammate out there, but I have a feeling it's going to be a good fight. I have a feeling.
Bobby. Let me tell you, Bobby throws big, he throws hard.
And they're both fighting for their hometown. So that's going to put a little energy into them. No, I was going to say Butte's so famous for their wrestlers, too. They got a good wrestling team up in Great Falls this weekend fighting at the CMR Holiday Invitational up there, too. So we'll wish all the wrestlers good luck this weekend.
It's just full of tough guys.
Yeah.
Get down
Good,
to it.
good sports town.
All right, touching gloves. Here we go.
Bobby's in the white trunks. Robert's in the blue and gray.
Really feeling each other out.
Yeah, just kind of get that distance down.
Which you see quite a bit. A lot of fighters. Some will come off right away, but yeah, there goes Bobby.
Yeah, you were right on that one. Nice Nice
Bobby with
counter
a
there, but nice
quick
takedown by
takedown.
Robert. He's
Absolutely.
already got the, no, he's got a, Bobby's got like a half guard on him, I
Robert
think, but boy, he's taking some good shots to the ribs there. That's kind of,
Robert extremely dangerous on the ground.
yeah, has he mounted him? Yep, Robert's got him mounted, so this is a difficult situation for Mr. Marino right off the bat, but let's see if he can
The little scrapper
work.
needs to get his feet to the cage there, try to get Robert off
Yeah,
of him.
he needs to start working to get an angle here and get some bucking going.
Robert, though, picking his strikes really well and landing with force. No holding the gloves there.
Well, you can trap the arm, you just can't grab that glove, and I think he was grabbing a little bit, but he gave his back up. That's a dangerous situation,
Absolutely.
ladies and gentlemen.
Robert needs to flatten him out. I mean, he's high on his back. Bobby could flip him over. Flattening him out would probably secure him this
no
win.
damage right now, really, to Bobby. Bobby's recovering a little bit, but he's got to get out of there. The referee's only going to allow so much.
There Robert goes. Looked like he looked over his corner. Brian telling him to flatten him out.
Now Bobby's got almost had his hip trapped. He needs to spin. Well, he had it. Now he's back in the mount. Dangerous position, tough situation. Once again, Dennis is a very, very competent
Oh,
referee.
looks like Robert's going for the. Oh no,
Is he
misses
looking
it.
for an armbar, maybe? Oh, excuse me. It's Dave Evans that's refereeing in there. Dave out of Great Falls. He's refereed a number of matches around the state and North Dakota. So
Robert picking his shots very well. Not trying to waste too
Yeah,
much energy if Bobby survives this.
yeah, Robert's pretty much dominating the match. There's still a minute and a half, minute and 50 seconds left. It's going to be tough for Bob unless he
Robert-
gets the heck out of this one.
Robert's striking, but it looks like no significant strikes are actually landing. But
Yeah.
sometimes, depending on the ref, they will call that fight if you're not defending yourself.
Yep, that's true. He I thought he was looking for an armbar, but gave up on that.
Bobby
No.
really trying to scramble to get
Yeah,
back in a better
he
position.
needs to get that oompa going, that buck.
All right. Looks like Dave's telling Bobby to
Yeah,
move.
it's
It
a
looks
tough
like he's going to call
situation.
this fight. Bobby's still trying to move. He's at least covered himself.
Now we're looking
Oh,
for
Robert
the
goes to
armbar.
armbar, misses it. Bobby did a good job at reading that.
See, those punches are doing so much damage. He can't think to grab the leg and scramble a little bit right now. He's probably a little dazed.
Oh, it looks like he's going back again for that armbar, trying to. You can see how he has it locked up tight there.
Yeah.
He's gonna utilize hitting Bobby in the face. Oh, looks like he gave up on it. Bobby though surviving though.
Yeah, he survived, but he needs to buck. He needs to try to get a better angle and.
He
you
needs to
know,
get Robert off of him.
Yeah, he needs to do whatever it takes. Some kind of scrambled buck, oompa, trap the leg and roll. Take a few shots as you do it, maybe. But yep, I think that was a good stoppage. He was controlling it from pretty much the start of the
Absolutely.
fight, and
It looks
a
like
good
Bobby's
fight.
not too upset with the call either.
No, I think he just got stuck in it. And boy, I tell you, Robert, good finish for his first fight.
Very, kept on it,
Yeah,
very
see?
good form. Listen to his corners.
He's trapping that arm with that left leg there and getting those strikes in and looking for an arm bar there. And I think Mr. Evans, the referee David Evans, saw enough and said, "Hey, this is amateur. We don't need to kill each other, and we can fight another day, right?
Yeah, most of us have to go to work, Monday
Or
morning.
school or work,
Absolutely.
or we got Christmas coming up." So, well, that was an
Excellent
impressive
performance
win.
by
Yeah,
Robert.
very impressive win by Robert Lester, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give some shout out to Bobby there. Bobby, the little scrapper, he put up a heck of a fight. I mean, a lot of guys would have gave up.
No, most people cannot survive being
Yeah,
in that
they would have
situation.
gave up.
Number 3 has come to the conclusion at 3 minutes and 32 seconds of round 1. Your winner by arrest stoppage. Fighting out of the blue corner,
Good sportsmanship. We like to see that. All right, that was a great fight, ladies and gentlemen. Fight number 4 coming up, Ben Hogan and Bruce Nelson. All right. Bout number 4, ladies and gentlemen. Ben Hogan versus Bruce Nelson. Ben's coming out first. You know anything about these guys, Mark?
You know, I've actually never met Ben Hogan personally, but I know a lot of the PFA guys, and let me tell you what, they're from Canada, and these guys come to win.
They do. They got a great program up there. Bruce is a lion pit fighter out of Butte here. I think this is the first fight for both these guys, so this should be a lot of fun.
Absolutely, but both guys from tough gyms.
Yeah, and looks like one kid's a kickboxer, Ben, and Bruce is a Hapkido. Might see some spinning kicks.
Absolutely. I know kickboxing in Canada is very huge, so it looks like we have a kickboxing match. I know Bruce Nelson, though, he has very good cardio, but Brad, you know, the coach at PFA, never likes to send his guys in the battle unprepared.
Yeah,
so.
Brad Wall, he's a world champion. Mr. Ben's coach up there in Lethbridge is a world champ, so they got a good environment for that kickboxing. So we're going to probably see a lot of stand-up from Ben, I think.
Very smooth. Every PFA guy I watch, there's another one on the card as well, and their striking it's smooth and it's vicious at the same time, which makes it very fun to watch.
So now we're just doing a straight kickboxing then on this one. That's what it is.
Absolutely.
Okay. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. I thought we were going for a MMA fight, but this is straight kickboxing. It'll be a 3 2-minute round fight, and should be fun. Both these guys have a lot of kicking in their background, so we're going to get the best of the kickboxing world now.
Sometimes the kickboxing fights can be really interesting because sets are only 2-minute rounds. People get a lot of gas in their tanks and go pretty hard for all 3 rounds.
Yeah, and like I said, the Lethbridge fighter, Ben Hogan, he is training in a gym that's specifically a kickboxing gym, so this should be really good. And I know Bruce over there in the Lions Pit, there are a lot of good boxers over there.
Absolutely.
And those guys get after it, so let's see what happens.
With Zach Anderson.
Once again, Bruce is out of Butte here. And Ben is out of Lethbridge, Canada.
Bruce Nelson being followed out by his teammates from the Lion Pit.
Yep. Yeah, we should have a pretty good, exciting kickboxing match here, ladies and gentlemen. These guys definitely like to get after it. Once again, we're looking at 165 pounders, so they can get a little power behind those shots.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
Every fighter, a lot of them have their own kind of rituals, you know, what they like to do before they get in the cage or after.
Yeah.
Number 4 is a kickboxing match scheduled for 3 2-minute rounds, and is being brought to us by Bruce and Bob, Good Guy Mon, the Comfort Inn, and Beauty on Broadway. First, fighting in the blue corner, weighing in at 165 pounds, representing the Crescent Weight Academy out of Lethbridge, Alberta, Canada. assignment here in Butte, Montana, Bruce.
Well, I'm a Taekwondo guy, Mark, so I love a good kickboxing match, a good
Absolutely.
kicking match. So I hope we get some good kicks. Hope we see these guys show their talents and have a great fight here. The crowd and the audience tonight are getting a lot of different aspects of the martial arts, and of course, mixed martial arts is all the different martial arts. So, boxing, kickboxing, grappling, MMA. Jiu-jitsu, judo, right? It goes on and on.
Looks like Dave Evans reffing once again.
Oh, nice right leg roundhouse to the face almost there. Just missed it.
Oh.
Tried it again. Ben's got some good kicks.
Absolutely.
Looks like.
Not afraid to just unload on that right cross either with his leg.
Nice right roundhouse to the face again, but he's not getting the... Now, once again, they can't take him down. If they go to the ground at all or clinch, the referee's going to split him up.
Really? I think that's about the fourth head kick he's...
Yeah, and he's just missing it. He's not quite hitting it. Nice spinning back fist, but Bruce went to the ground.
Looks like he
Referees
just
always
kind of
brings him
slipped
up.
there.
Yeah.
Oh, nice right cross.
Nice right
though.
cross. Walked right into that one and definitely dinged him. He's going to get a standing 8. Once again, safety of the
Absolutely.
athletes are vital in these promotions, ladies and gentlemen. So looking always for any kind of
All right.
concussion or anything like that. The referee will stop it.
Oh.
Nice front kick to the jaw. He's a little bit on dizzy way there. He's a little dizzy. So the ref's going to stop and give him another standing 8 count. Now that's usually a point on the judges' scorecard. So he's Ben's been getting the points, adding up the points. Nice inside leg roundhouse kick.
Ben Hogan connecting very nicely and now just unleashing his hooks and cross. Dropped him.
Yeah, that might have been
that's
it
the
right
fight
there.
right there. You know, another good call by Dave Evans.
Yeah,
there.
I think Dave had to call that one just for the safety of Bruce. But hey, Bruce gave a good fight.
Hey,
We
tough
like
guy.
it. He got out there and gave a pretty good fight.
I can tell you, I can't take 4 head kicks.
And Bruce is a retired U.S. Army infantry, so let's give kudos out to our military guys. We appreciate everything he's done. He's wearing the camo shorts, so once again, good job, Bruce. He was ready to keep going.
Absolutely.
Too. Dave would have, if Dave hadn't stopped it, he would have kept going. He got that Army spirit, man.
Vicious strikes.
Yeah, I think he's a little dazed right now, and it's hard to defend. He's taking some good shots. Probably a little bit more, a little bit more of a shocking blow versus, you know, a real hurt blow because of the headgear. But they're wearing, I think, 14-ounce gloves. So.
Number 4, as we go to conclusion at 35 seconds to the round number 1. Your winner by TKO, running on the blue corner.
Well, that was a fun little fight. We liked that. Had a little action. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Joey, what's going on, man?
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to give the doctors just a moment to check on all the fighters in the last bout before we go on to bout number 5. We got 2 more bouts underway before our 30-minute intermission. So sit back, the doctors should be back here in just 1 moment, and we'll get bout number 5 underway as soon as the medical staff is ready to go.
You guys want to make out? No, I was... No one needs to know. Oh, fuck. Joey, take some pictures. Dude, that was rough, bro. I was in it and I was like, man, this guy's like a yoked ass grandpa. He's gonna get
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the doctor is back in the house, so we are going to get this show on the road. Moving on to bout number 5. First, calling to the blue corner, Larry Hudson.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, bout number 5. Oh, this is going to be a good one, huh, Mark?
Absolutely. Larry's actually the only guy to beat me in the last Jits tournament in Bozeman. So I'm actually pretty interested to watch this fight.
Oh, you got a little vested interest here to see how he. Now he's a wrestler and more of a grappler.
Absolutely. And you know me, I'm much more of a striker. But I was actually supposed to fight Larry next month before my injury happened at 155.
Nice.
And so down the road we'll probably fight. So I'm very invested in watching this fight.
Oh, good.
Very, very strong wrestler. A very tough gym.
Yeah, he's out of Kalispell, the Absolute Fight Factory. And then Jared, I think he's a Golden Glove fighter too. He's a boxer, so this should be interesting. Maybe the grappler versus the stand-up. Let's see what happens.
Pretty classic setup, you know.
Dennis Bain is putting the Vaseline on him. Do that just to help keep the cuts down and the abrasions.
Especially at this level, you know, a big cut can really take you out, especially if you want to go pro later, you know.
Exactly. Well, he looks like he's ready to go. Larry Francis out of Kalispell there, ladies and gentlemen.
Looks like Stuart Langdon, the ref for this fight.
Stuart Langdon. We haven't seen Stuart.
Calling his opponent to the red corner, Jared Luxford.
And then Jared's out of Anaconda, the Goosetown Training Center. He's got a lot of boxing experience, so I guarantee you he's going to try to use those hands, I bet.
Very dangerous, very long. You know, those long boxers, extremely dangerous.
I like Jared. We asked him what is one of his favorite things about being in the ring and about fighting, and he likes that freedom, that complete freedom, right when you're getting in there and getting after it.
Absolutely.
So
definitely a family guy.
yeah,
Always wants to say hi to his daughters and his son before his fights. Just a really great guy. I got a chance to talk to Jared quite a bit, and it's always just a real pleasure.
looks like Jared's warmed up really good. You like to be really warmed up when you get in the ring. You don't want to be warming up in your first round. So that's a good thing. He's smart about that. So
yeah, keeping warm, keeping your muscles nice and loose. Because you'll sometimes see guys that aren't properly warmed up get flash knocked out, right away.
yep.
Just from
Yeah, it's hard. You need to get that juices flowing. You need to get your sweat going. You need to get your lungs opened up a little bit.
You just need to stay warm.
Yep, get your brain into it. Loose, stay loose. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be an interesting fight. Once again, Jared, you're seeing it right now at Anaconda. Stand-up fighter, a boxer, a kickboxer. And Larry is going to be our ground fighter, probably, our grappler, more or less, I would assume. So we'll see if my prediction is right, but it's going to be a good fight, I think. Crowd is responding to Jared pretty good there.
Ladies and gentlemen, bout number 5. This is the our match scheduled for 3 4 rounds. And it's being brought to us by Butte FM Country, KKR 32.5 FM, and Montana Desert Rock 99.5 KLER. First, fighting in the blue world, weighing 170 pounds, representing Absolute Fight Factory in Huntsville, Montana, Larry Branson. And in the moment, fighting out of the red corner, all the way 170 pounds, representing Goosetown in Montana, Jared Lunsford.
All right, the crowd's into this one.
Absolutely.
Langdon bringing him out to the center there, getting ready to go. Touching gloves. Here we go, Mr. Mark.
Stuart Langdon, our ref once again, making sure the gates are shut. All right, looks like he's about to start this fight off.
Here we go. Let's see what happens. 170 pounders.
All right, touching gloves. Let's see.
Kalispell versus Anaconda. Jared's in the black and yellow trunks, or excuse me, the black, yellow, and red trunks with the white letters. And Larry's in that yellow and black trunks. Oh, I got him mistaken. Excuse me. Jared's in the yellow and black. Larry's in the red, black, and white. All right, a little bit of cage work here.
Larry got pinned against fence, though.
Nice leg trip.
Right into full mount.
Yep, like we predicted. The grappler worked for the takedown right off the bat.
Let's see what Jared can do, work out of
let's see if he
this.
can work out of this. Maybe get a roll out or a oompa roll or a scramble of some kind. Try to stand.
They're trying to stand up, lay down some big blows.
Looking to put him in guard. I think he's dinged. Oh, Jared's still fighting back good. I thought he was a little bit dazed, but that's good. He's fighting back. Got a half guard on.
Absolutely.
Kind of a half guard, I guess. Not really.
It looks like Larry's about in full mount.
He's in full mount now.
That's quarter guard when he's stuck.
Yeah, something.
very good job of controlling Larry, not getting him again too vicious of strikes.
Now Jared needs to get some bucking going and try. He's got a leg trap there, but now we got side control by Larry. Once again, you can knee to the body, not to the head, ladies and gentlemen. You can knee to the body.
Can't tell if Larry's going for that head and arm choker now. He's in position for it, absolutely.
Yeah, he looked like he's working something.
Lets it go, though.
His ground and pound is
holding on to the fence. Oh, he let go.
Yeah, I got to be careful
Stewart
of that.
called him on that.
Larry's ground and pound is pretty strong right now, so Jared's got to scramble out of this. He can't stay in this position, or
absolutely
he's going to have a hard time here. The judges pretty much are going to call it Larry's way if Jared doesn't get going here. Got to get some scrambling going. Got to get some bumping. Got to get some bucking. Watch the head arm. Yeah, you can see Larry's working towards that, it looks like.
Does Larry have that head and arm choke in?
He's getting it.
To really seal that in, though, he
yeah,
really,
looking for that right hip. He's going to that right hip, and now
that looks pretty. He's out.
Yeah, he was out. That's how effective that can be.
Once you get that, once you get it locked in, it's really hard to.
Yeah, it's tough. And then once again, the referee doesn't know how flexible or rubbery your necks are. So
how much oxygen you can hold in.
If you don't tap, this is a good replay here, ladies and gentlemen, of this head arm. He's going to try to get to his right hip. Once he jumps off
you can really
Jared's
tell that's
body,
what really sealed the deal right there.
Now he's just going to push his belly button to the ground. And
the head really low. I mean, really perfect technique on that head and arm.
And Langdon's getting in there as quick as he can. Well, let's give Jared a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. He fought a game fight. He just got caught in a good position, but let's give Larry a nice round of applause also. He had a heck of a head arm there.
Very good control from Larry. I mean, it's really hard to fight against that,
And that cuts your blood off, so you really can't. I mean,
quickly too. I mean.
Well, you called that one, Mark. You said you thought Larry might have a little advantage with his grappling, and I think that showed. But it was a pretty entertaining fight.
Absolutely.
You gotta say. Yeah.
Jared stuck in there, super tough guy. He'll be back. He always is.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, fight number 5 in the books. We're coming up to fight number 6. Going to be a good one. Anthony Curtis out of Butte and Shea O'Neal. And I think you're familiar with Shea O'Neal, aren't you?
Absolutely. Shea, very good teammate. Very tough guy. I believe he's 9-0 in the state right now. Shea's wrestling is phenomenal. Been working on his hands lately and just becoming extremely dangerous.
Yep.
But he has a tough opponent tonight as well.
So Anthony, once again, ladies and gentlemen, is the wild thing out of the Goose Town. That's Anaconda. And I've seen Anthony fight. He's a tough kid. He's a scrapper, and he's got a good gas tank, I think. And
good cardio, good sportsmanship.
And he likes to mix it up. He's not afraid to get in there and really get after it,
It's gonna be an exciting fight for
He's
sure.
got some good technique. I like his progression. He's been fighting for a while, and he's had a few setbacks, but he's kept in there. He hasn't given up, so we're really...
he's only getting better and better.
Yeah, he's only improving.
It'll be interesting to see if Shea O'Neal, though, wants to use his, wrestling background to win the fight, or, maybe trying to keep it standing. He's been working on his hands a lot, becoming very quick, very good at combos with his hands. So let's see, if he gets in trouble, though, he always has his wrestling to back up on.
Yeah.
But you know what, Anthony Curtis, Shea, I know he's been training really hard for this fight.
Yeah, I'm sure you've seen him in the gym quite a bit, so you kind of know what's going on from that end. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Shea Banana Peel O'Neal. This kid just loves to fight, doesn't he?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, he holds, 3 different belts at 135 and 145.
Yeah, and he's a good high school wrestler. enters a lot of jiu-jitsu tournaments. So yeah, he's a tough kid. But like any MMA bout, you can't count anybody out.
Absolutely, you never know what's going to happen in this sport.
I think I've been looking forward to this fight all night. This is going to be one of the better fights of the night, I think. I hope. These guys both have a lot of experience. They both have a good, solid heart.
And just two very electric guys to watch
yeah,
fight.
And they got a good chin. I like their chins. Both these guys got really good chins. So once again, Shay's out of Bozeman training with the Montana MMA, and Anthony, his opponent, is out of Goosetown, Anaconda Training Center. I like Shay. Shay's a humble kid.
Shay's a top-class athlete, very humble guy, very humble fighter.
Always shows good respect to his opponents.
Same with Anthony Curtis,
Yeah.
For a sport that involves fighting, it's good to see.
Yes, it is. All right, here we go, Mark.
Both fighters touching glove. I'll get this exciting fight started.
Yep, this is fight number 6 of the night, a Butte Brawl, ladies and gentlemen.
Anthony Curtis in the gray, Shay O'Neill in the red. Gonna get this fight underway.
Yeah, once again, Langdon is refereeing. Kind of feeling it out a little bit. Nice outside leg kick by Shay.
Very quick. Definitely.
Anthony's kind of reaching down for that leg kick. You better be careful. You don't want to take a face kick.
Absolutely.
He's dropping his hand every time Shay kicks to the leg there.
Let's see if Shay capitalizes on that. Both fighters kind of feeling each other out. Shay doing really well with that leg kick. There it is. There goes the takedown.
Looking for his takedown. He's got a deep crotch there. Looks like he's going to get a single leg going. Oh, maybe not.
All right, lets go. Gets out of his clinch.
Yeah, nice reversal there by Anthony.
Very
that was
good defense for Anthony.
Yeah, good defense. Usually you see a few more knees when they get up against the cage there. These guys like to use their knees. That was a good right roundhouse by Anthony. Didn't do much damage, but he was trying.
Shay going back in for the takedown.
Good sprawl by Anthony, but Shay's got him up against the cage there. This is where he loves to get his takedowns.
Shay taking him down. Let's see what he can work
slipped
here.
him down the cage there. Anthony's looking to get some kind of a guillotine maybe. Nope.
This is Shay's very good shoulder strikes. Let me tell you, being shoulder struck up on the cage like that, very painful.
Oh, Anthony's giving up his back. This is a dangerous situation
looks
against
like sinking
Shay.
in, a rear naked from Shay. Can't tell if it's actually connected, flattening him out very well.
Anthony's fighting that choke pretty good, but
Anthony needs to be careful, make sure he's not reaching back with Shay's on his back.
There's a lot of time left in the round, Mark, so it's a tough situation for Anthony right now, but Shay's doing what he knows to do. He's got him locked out, trying to flatten him out.
Anthony Curtis doing really well at not letting Shay flatten him out.
Yeah, and he's also defending it. Those punches a little bit, but boy, there's a couple good ones in there. He's got to be careful there, yeah.
Big. He got off his back, though. Let me tell you, with a guy like Shea O'Neal, you do not want the banana peel on your back.
No, you don't.
And the Curtis trying to break his posture, but Shea very strong. He has those wrestler hips, extremely dangerous.
Yeah, looks like he's got a leg triangle. Well, he had a leg triangle. Now he's working on that choke again.
Curtis flattened out.
Getting a few strikes in there on the edge, but actually Anthony's defending really good.
Absolutely. Looks like Shea has some kind of choke in.
Yeah, this might be a tough one here. We got about 2 minutes left of the match, ladies and gentlemen. He's got a good body. Oh, there's the tap. Yeah, he had a good body triangle, and he got that choke in. And
very hard to breathe.
Well, that was a tough fight for Anthony, but he rose to the occasion, and he fought it out. But once again, Shea's little superior grappling paved the way for him. Here we see, ladies and gentlemen, a good replay where he got that choke in underneath the chin. Good hooks. Looks for a leg triangle there on his body, triangle.
Once you kind of get that leg trap in, you kind of suck the rest of the oxygen they have stored back in there.
Yeah, not only is he losing his oxygen from the leg triangle, but he's also getting choked out in the blood. Yeah, it's not a good position to be in when you're in that position. But
did a real job defending it. I mean, Shea had that in once earlier.
Long time, yeah.
And defended it well.
Got to give him credit for that.
Looked like Shea kind of came back with it, threw in a body trap that time. Finished
no, Anthony, you're right. Yeah.
And 57 seconds into round number 1. Your winner by rear naked choke.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, 6 fights in the book. We're going to intermission. We're going to go to intermission, take a 30-minute intermission, and we'll be back shortly. Mark, it's been a good night of fights so far. We got a bunch left.
Absolutely. I'm really excited for the last 6 fights we have coming up as well.
All right. We'll see you in 30 minutes.
Also, t-shirts are for sale up front as well as free samples of the new best hot sauce in the country with ingredient. Give it a try for free up front as well. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, a 30-minute intermission. We'll be back. gentlemen, the Butte Brawl being presented by Fight Force and our fine local sponsors, including Cody C. Thompson Photography, ABC, Bucks, Montana, Newbeck Transportation, Universal Athletic, Uno's Casino and Lounge, Knight and Hood Attorneys at Law, the Goosetown Training Center, Montana Orthopedics, Taco Time, Bruce and Bob's Good Guy Pond, The Comfort Inn, Beauty on Broadway, Butte's FM Country KAAR, Montana Portable 4-Wheel Drive and Auto Sales, Country 550 KBOW, Copper 94, Magic 97.7 and 100.3, KXLF, Certified Transmission and Auto Repair, Mile High Chrysler Jeep Dodge, Bud Light, 95.5 KMBR, Copper City Sign, Lester's Snow Removal Service, The Butte Depot, Pink Gloves Boxing, Deep Cars in Bozeman, The Lion Pit, Silver Bows Surgical Associates, Cummins, Silver Bow Truck and Auto Center, All-in-One Contracting, Vital Sign Service, Montana Pro Audio, The Streets of Butte, Montana Buds, The Holiday Express, and Grit Training Center. I need all ringside officials back to the cage. All ringside officials back to the cage. Camera crew, judges, medical staff, referees, timekeeping. Once again, all ringside officials back to the cage as we prepare for the second half of our fight here in Butte. Once again, I need all my cage shine officials to the cage. My judges, medical staff, camera crew, referees, ring girls, everyone back to cage shine. We're getting ready for the second half of the fights tonight here at Butte.
That dude came out to those fucking ohms and then just got destroyed. I didn't realize that till later. It made it that much funnier. I was like, bro, like, you were way too zen, dude. Like, you got rocked. Oh, hey, Cody. Thanks for joining us. No, I'm just... I still get to go, man.
We're waiting on a couple more officials here tonight, then we'll get started with the second half of the fights tonight.
There they are.
One of our regular people who helps us out with the fight tonight, Scott Moranti. It is his wife's birthday tonight. Darcy Moranti, happy birthday. Way up there in the crow's nest. Hello, Darcy. All right. All right, looks like we are about ready to go. All right, I think we're good to go, Butte. Let's go on to bout number 7. First, calling to the blue corner, Lucas Hoover.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Bout number 7, Mark. It's Lucas Newfield and Andrew Huckabee. These guys are great, great fighters. Lucas is the wild thing. And this is bout number 7. We've had a great night of fights, Mark.
Absolutely. Looks like we got another PFA guy as well as straight to Butte.
Yeah, Lucas, I've watched Lucas fight before. He's had a couple fights. He's a scrapper. They call him the wild thing.
Very electric, very fast, very explosive fighter, very fun to watch.
Yeah, I like watching him too. Once again, he's out of that professional fighting academy out of Lethbridge, Canada. That's Brad Wall. There's his coach. And these guys specialize in the stand-up, don't they, Mark?
Yeah, absolutely. Very, very strong kickboxing.
Now, I watched Lucas fight before, and he was out on his feet one time, and he came back and won the fight. So I think he's got a pretty good chin, and I think he's got a fighter's heart, strong fighter's heart. Yeah.
Absolutely. You know, it just takes that special thing to be a fighter. You know, and Lucas just has it.
Yep. Sometimes it's a tough thing to coach. You can't really coach it, but well, what I've seen of Lucas in the past, he likes to swing his arms and he likes to throw his legs, so I think we'll see some good stuff.
Absolutely, this should be a very fun match.
Now Andrew, on the other hand, he's a Butte product out of the streets of Butte, so to speak. And he'll be coming in the ring shortly, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, Scott Moranti here with yeah, once again, ladies and gentlemen, Scott Moranti here with Mark Johnson. We're glad to call the fights for you tonight. Get out to all our folks there in video land. Here comes Andrew. He's led by his coach, Cal Clark. Once again, Streets of Butte is a great fighting academy here in Butte, Montana. A lot of good fighters come out of the Streets of Butte.
Coached by Cal, you know, had a pretty successful pro career, you know.
And
so
I love the name, huh? Streets of Butte, literally,
absolutely.
right? Coming off the Streets of Butte. Well, we got a minute. Want to let all the folks out there know our next bouts are in Kalispell, Montana, over the I think 15th of January, I believe.
Yeah, back in I think in the Majestic Valley Arena.
Yeah, that's going to be some good fights. Well, Andrew's getting his hugs from all his teammates. The Butte crowd gave him a good rousing cheer there. So there's Ariel Beck. She just fought a pro fight down in Louisiana. Well, we got 5 fights left, Mark, and I think these are going to be our 5 fantastic bouts, and we're going to see some serious action here.
Absolutely, man. Very exciting. I'm actually very excited for most of these
and
fights
I know our
coming
final, our main event is 5 5-minute rounds, so,
so it looks like we
that
got
could
a few
be a good one.
favorites coming up.
Yep. Got a couple more of your teammates, I believe, don't you? Fighting or no? No, I think all your guys are done. All your teammates are done now. Well, you got one, David Gates. He's coming up.
We got David Gates who's doing a title fight.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Very confident. He's into it.
Very excited to be in there.
I love this weight division. You got that power, but you still have that blinding speed.
Very quick. I mean,
yeah, a lot of quickness in this weight division, but yet they still can generate a heck of a lot of power in their punches and their kicks.
Absolutely.
So
very excited for this fight. 2 people I've actually had to think I'm going to have to fight sometime in the future. So you always like to watch those guys. You know, quite a bit of interest.
Yep. And once again, I think Lucas is going to be a stand-up guy a little more or so, and Andrew might be a ground guy a little more. We'll see how it pans out.
I know Andrew really likes, going back to his wrestling. Very, very good wrestler, very strong, very quick at taking the back. Lucas, though, coming out
yeah, he's
strong
swinging for the wood. He's swinging for the fences already. Took the back. Got a good choke on, but I don't think he's got the neck. He's got more of the chin.
Absolutely.
Now, Andrew needs to get that arm off there. He did. That was good.
Very quick, you can
nice scramble. Lucas let him up there.
But Lucas connecting strong with that cross.
Good fight to start with, ladies and gentlemen. Now we got Lucas looking for a takedown.
Double underhook from Lucas. Looks like Andrew's trying to fight that.
Yeah, Andrew's got his arm in there underneath there to get that underhook to kind of defend that takedown. Yep. Good knees. Working some knees to the legs. Once again, Lucas is in the black trunks. Andrew Huckby is in the blue or the black and white trunks.
Lucas being very aggressive. You wonder if he can keep up this pace for how long.
Yep. He's keeping Andrew against the cage there and trying to use the knees on the inside. Andrew's working a little bit of a scramble reverse, but actually Andrew's using pretty good knees while his back's up against the cage.
Absolutely.
Got a couple good knees in. They're still hooked in.
Oh, look, they reverse.
Somebody's going to look. Yeah, somebody's going to look for a takedown here, I believe. They're just kind of floating back and forth.
Both look like they had that 50-50. One overhook, one under. A very neutral position.
Watch the groin. Once again, Dennis Bain, really experienced ref out of Kalispell, Montana. He'll be looking for knees to the groin.
Lucas, very strong hooks.
Well, we know Lucas's background is stand-up, so we're seeing some good kicking right now as far as the stand-up goes.
Very good.
Nice
Looks like Andrew's giving some back.
Yeah.
Andrew trying to set up that 1-2, very common.
It's a good action-packed match, ladies and gentlemen. The crowd's loving it. Good front kick by Lucas. Good roundhouse by Andrew.
Very exciting fight to watch. 2 strong, fast guys.
Yeah, they want to stand up. They want to stand. They don't want to go to the ground. That's
Andrew
for sure.
looking for connections, meeting him, countering very well against Lucas.
Yeah, good left hook. kind of keeping their head out there. They need to get a little more head movement if they can, maybe. Probably getting a little tired, I suppose. We're a minute 20 left in the fight, ladies and gentlemen.
Both guys look like
Yeah,
still
they're-
have plenty in the tank.
They're keeping up a good pace. We like it. A lot of action so far. Good front leg kick, roundhouse. And
Luke is very good at getting Andrew up against the fence.
yeah, he's been working that one, using that knee to the inside a little bit.
Andrew
Yeah.
seems very hard to take down.
Yeah, I suppose. Recovering a little bit. Oh, that was interesting. Kind of a roll.
Looks like a scramble, and Andrew gets
40
on
seconds
top.
left. Yeah, this
Luke is getting up though.
Lucas is
Andrew
doesn't want to
very
give his
strong
back
on the
up.
back,
Yeah. Good knee to the body by Andrew. Once again, this is a good first
Yeah,
round.
this is where Andrew likes to be.
Yeah.
Lucas needs to get out of there.
This will be a tough one for the judges to score, I believe. It's kind of been back and forth a little bit.
Going for
they're-
those foot stomps.
Yeah,
let
they're
me
trying
tell
to
you,
stomp
those
on each
hurt.
other's foot a little bit. Good knee. 17 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like we're going to get a fight going into the second round, Mark.
Absolutely.
Or I don't want to speak too soon, but there's 10
more
seconds
sets.
left. Nice right cross. Oh, watch the groin. Watch the groin.
Both fighters going
Oh,
at it.
nice right cross at the end. Nice leg kick. Good exchange at the end there, ladies and gentlemen. And the crowd is loving it, Mark.
The crowd
What
loves
do you think?
it. This is a very exciting fight.
Yeah,
Mark.
this has been a back and forth battle here. I don't know who'd have say won that first round. Lucas started out strong, and Andrew ended pretty strong, and then Lucas came back a little bit. So
Let me tell you though, finishing strong looks very good in the judges' scorecard when you're the one
Yeah.
who finishes.
that's true. The judges do have a short memory, don't they?
Lucas almost thinking in that rear naked choke, but Andrew kind of
Yeah,
reads
that
it, isolates the arm, brings it back over.
And that was a good patience too. Just not
Absolutely.
panicking.
Control, that's how you can tell an experienced fighter.
Yep, good fighter is going to be patient. You're not getting choked, you can wait. You can take a lot of pressure without tapping if it's not right on that artery.
Looks like they're about to come out for round two. Let's hope we'll have another explosive battle.
Well, it's anybody's fight right now as I see it, Mark. I don't know what you think, but I'll tell you right now, that was a heck of a first round. I hope we get another round like that.
Both fighters look like their cardio is very strong. Both guys train really
They
hard.
don't look tired at all, really. I think Lucas looks a little more tired than Andrew, but they both look strong. Here we go, round two, ladies and gentlemen. Left jab by Andrew, right cross by Lucas to start that round. Good kicks.
Oh, you look like I got a groin kick
That was
there.
a good groin kick, but actually I think Lucas lifted his leg there a little bit. I don't know if it was like we'd like to see that one again if we could, but it definitely wasn't intentional. Once again,
No, I mean, both guys kicking the same time,
let's see how it looked here, what happened. You get 5 minutes, up to 5 minutes to rest. Good exchange with the punches there.
Yeah,
Yep, it was both kicking at the same time, but it got him.
yeah, pretty solid,
And for anybody out there that's ever been kicked down there, you know what it feels like. It's
Yeah.
not pleasant. It takes your breath
These guys
away.
are wearing cups, and it's still
Yeah,
extremely painful.
I know, being from the Taekwondo world, we get kicked every once in a while down there, and it can slow you down a little bit. But once again, Dennis is a great ref, giving him enough time to recover. Lucas looks like he's recovered. He's ready to get back in there. Here we go. Good
Very
exchanges.
fun
They're
fight
just
to watch.
Yeah, they're just banging right now. These guys
This is not a one-sided fight.
No.
both fighters.
I was just thinking that. It goes, one guy gets a couple good shots, and the next guy gets a
Lucas
couple.
has really wanted this takedown. He might have been hit a few times by Andrew. Realized he doesn't really want to stand with him.
Trying to get that, but like you said, Andrew's a good wrestler. He's going to fight it off. Now, once again, if they don't do anything, the ref's going to bring him back out to the center. And Dennis will be watching to see if it's if they stay active. That's what we want to see, is activity. Watch that guillotine. He's working that guillotine in.
Oh, good. You wonder
Yeah,
how
he
deep
missed
that
it.
guillotine. It looks pretty deep.
But he lost it. Now he's got it again. Now Lucas has got to grab that opposite elbow, not the elbow around his neck, but that opposite elbow and shuck it to try to get a release there.
Looks like Lucas
He's
is
fighting
still,
it pretty
yeah,
good.
Yeah, posturing really well. There, perfect.
Yeah, good posture, good posture.
Lucas, big head kick there.
Nice Superman punch.
Andrew, very good head control. Yeah, this
Both
is a
of them
great
are moving
fight.
their heads great, too. Nice kicks. Oh, nice back kick, but he didn't really hit.
No, looked like he just kind of pushed him back.
Yeah, look, Andrew defended that one pretty good. This is a great fight, ladies and gentlemen. Hard one to score. The crowd's getting behind Andrew.
Oh, you know, they love their Butte boys, you know.
But as everyone knows, those Canadians love a good fight. How does that go? A fight happened and a hockey game broke out or something like that? Yeah, they're good fight scrappers. They love to come down. It's a great fight for the Butte crowd tonight, seeing one of their own go at it. Nice leg kick, kind of buckled him there a little bit.
Absolutely, you know, got up right away, but I mean, a few more of those. Really starting, oh, very beautiful.
Spinning back fist or hammer fist, yeah.
Man, Andrew, though, you know, took it, you know, just came right back for more.
Yeah, Andrew's got a chin of stone, I think, yeah. Just exchanging leg kicks a little bit. Good check. See how Lucas was checking those leg kicks.
Let me tell you, taking a hard, you know, leg kick, you know, once if someone checks it, very painful. You definitely think about throwing another one. Andrew, oh, there you go. Let's say, you know, dropping his hands a little bit.
Yeah, they're starting to get a little tired. Nice jab by Andrew there. By Lucas, I mean, excuse me. There's a jab by Andrew. Trying for that face kick. Good inside leg kick. Oh! Oh, we got an equipment issue there, but Dennis gets him going again.
All right.
That was a good inside leg kick by Lucas.
Absolutely.
Another outside leg kick.
Both fighters.
Good left hook. Good jab. It's going to be an interesting fight to score right now.
Absolutely.
There's 10 seconds. We got one more round, ladies and gentlemen.
Both fighters using really good head movement as well.
All right, 2 rounds in the book.
We're at the third and final round.
Third and final round. Boy, we didn't have a fight go out of the first round all night. Now we got one going into the third round. Mark,
The crowd's loving it. Let me tell you, you can just hear them.
Here's some good replays. Look at this. Nice spinning back. Actually, it was a hammer fist. Spinning hammer fist by Lucas. That was beautiful. Kind of caught him a little high, though, on the head there, so it didn't do as much damage. Yeah.
The power you can generate with, you know, one of those spinning back fists.
And once again, Andrew's getting a lot of shots in.
That was a beautiful, you know, position.
Nice looking back kick, but didn't do anything. Once again, you don't get much for style points in MMA. Got to be
pretty hard hit
effective.
connected
Yeah.
there. Those spinning around, you know, they can do a lot of damage, but
Yep.
you know, not just, you know, Brandon wasn't coming in or Andrew wasn't coming in with it.
Didn't hit the rib cage.
No.
Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're getting into that third round now between Andrew, right there, Andrew Huckabee, and Lucas, the Wild Thing, Neufeld over here. Lucas is out of Lethbridge, Canada, once again, our Canadian neighbors. They look like they're ready to get after it here. It could be anybody's fight.
Yeah, you know, and I'm sure that's what, you know, the corners told him, like, hey, you know, we're not the judges. We don't know how this is being scored. You need to win this round, win this fight.
So here we go. Third round, 100 and, what are these guys, 150, right?
150.
Yeah. Tough weight. Here we go. Nice.
Very
back kick.
nice. And that might have connected, but it's hard to, Andrew's just tough and just doesn't look phased.
Nice rear leg roundhouse, left roundhouse. Andrew tried a right roundhouse. They're definitely still trying to kick and still trying to put some oomph behind their punches. So nice front thrust kick by Lucas.
Lucas, what's something the judges need to look at is Lucas did a really good job, Usually he's been controlling a lot of the fight, getting
Yeah.
Andrew more pushed back.
Good check. Well, this will be the telltale moments of the fight. Who's going to pull it out from here? Nice combination by Andrew. Andrew's keeping up the pace in this round. Inside leg kick.
Looks like
lead
Lucas
leg.
stopped going for the takedown. I wonder if he just was wasting too much energy.
And he was having some success on his feet, so maybe his coach told him forget about it. You can tell it's the third round. They're a little bit gassed, but not too bad. They're still swinging.
Throwing.
Yeah, they're still swinging hard, kicking hard.
Andrew needs to get away from that fence, though.
Yeah, that's a dangerous time for a back kick when your back's up against the fence. Nice knee to the belly by Lucas.
Lucas finally looks like getting that takedown.
Nice takedown, but he gave up his back. Andrew's got a chance here to take his back. Nice knee to the rib cage. Got a body lock on him. And Lucas is fighting it off.
I think that's the second time Lucas just took him down, where Andrews almost reversed it on him. And
Yeah. It's kind of a semi-judo throw.
I've seen Andrew throw that suplex on guys, you know. You wonder if he has enough energy or
Yeah.
Lucas knows it's coming.
Yeah, and once again, amateur rules, no knees to the face, only to the body here, or the legs. Those hurt to the knees.
Looks like he tried to throw him, just, you know, not
Yeah.
enough energy. Lucas doing really good at putting his weight
he's-
down.
Yeah, he's really defending this takedown well right now, but
Lucas needs to get out of this
yeah,
position.
he needs a
though.
posture and get the heck out of there. Spin out.
All right. There he goes, break away, perfect.
That was nice, that was nice. Leg kick by Lucas. Be careful ducking. You don't want to duck into a kick. All right, we got under a minute now. Let's see who's going to take this fight. Who wants it? Who wants it? They're exchanging still really strong. That was nice.
Both still connecting on each other.
Nice jabs.
Oh, very nice jabs by Lucas there. And following up, tagging Andrew. Hard hits.
Nice combinations. Andrew's got to get off that cage. Get back to the center.
Lucas connecting with some hits here.
Nice scoop.
Nice.
Single leg scoop.
Lucas,
Good
very
defense.
good
Yeah,
balance.
Mark. That
10
was
more
a-
seconds.
Really good fight, guys. Really good fight. Wow. Best fight so far
Yeah,
tonight.
no, that was fun
Crowd
to watch.
loved it. Crowd loved it.
I would not want to be a judge, you know, scoring that card.
Oh, boy. This could be a tough one to score.
You know, I think Lucas, you know, had more control over the octagon during that
Yep,
fight.
I do too a little
With
bit.
those
yeah.
two takedowns, you know, they got kind of reversed, but at the same time,
Yep.
getting takedowns are huge points.
We're gonna go to the judges' scorecard.
That was an excellent defense. Woo, crowd's into it.
Yeah.
Crowd's loving it.
Dennis,
Yeah, those guys got after it. I like their fighting spirit. They both had a good fighting spirit.
Both really wanted to win that fight.
And they're both class acts, you know what I mean? They're really good gentlemen. All right, ladies and gentlemen, who do you think won? I think it was Andrew. What do you think?
You know, I got Lucas on
You got
this one.
Lucas?
All
Okay.
right, one more round to stop for both these fighters. All one more back.
They both have some souvenirs to take home.
Absolutely. We're going to be feeling this
Couple
tomorrow.
black eyes, yeah.
Judges have come to the winner.
Well, you called it, Mark.
Man,
Great
what a
fight.
fight, though.
Excellent, excellent, excellent fight. We love it.
Alright, you are gonna to bout number 8. First calling to the blue for Dan Pratt.
All right, fight number 8, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, that fight
This is
was
going to be a good
exciting.
one. Dan Pratt was just announced. He's out of, where's he out of, Mr. D, we call him? I know he's,
It's out of Sealy Lake.
Sealy Lake, yeah.
Monty actually got 2 of his opponents injured, me included. So Dan,
you were going to fight Monty tonight.
Yeah, I was going to
That's
fight
right.
him tonight.
And you had a little mishap with your eye socket, and you're recovering well, I hope.
Yeah, you know how to get
Had
surgery.
surgery about a week ago. Let's.
But hey, Dan Pratt took this fight very short notice. You know what I mean?
Well, good for him. That's really
Absolutely.
Commendable.
Let's see if that short notice, affects his ability at all, his cardio.
Yep.
'Cause I know Monty's been looking forward to this fight. He loves fighting for, his Butte fans and
that
everyone.
You probably were looking forward to this fight too. Unfortunately, old man fate got in the way, or old lady fate. You had a little injury, so now you got to recover. We're going to wish you best in 2016. You should be back on your
Absolutely.
on your training horse here in a couple weeks. So
About a month, but
yeah, get through the holidays. Take it easy, Mark. Once
Let me
again,
tell
you guys will be seeing Mark Johnson in the future fight for the title.
I fight all over the state. Butte's by far, my favorite place.
Yep.
Everyone
Butte's a
from our
great
gym
place.
wants to, get on that card.
All right, Dan Pratt took the fight on last notice, but I have watched him fight before. He's a boxer. And
Monty's, definitely a wrestler. So let's see.
so here we go, Monty. He is out of Goosetown, Anaconda. And once again, this is going to be an MMA fight, I believe. Yeah.
Yep, MMA. Monty has a pretty big fan base here in Butte. Very excited to fight here.
Oh, a little costume. We love it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this should be a great fight. 15 points. All right, getting into the ring. Monty Klistoff out of Anaconda. These guys are 190 pounders. We might see a knockout.
Absolutely. I know I was going to fight Monty at 175.
So when they got,
Monty's a big guy. He can cut a lot of weight.
yeah, and then when they called in Mr. D, Dan Pratt, that's what he was going to fight at.
Absolutely. Monty, very strong guy, very good wrestler.
Well, it's kind of one of those funny things, injuries do take a toll in this sport, so you have to be ready to fight at all times if you're a fighter.
Absolutely.
And sometimes you get the call. And I'd like to once again take our hat off to Dan Pratt for coming in and taking the fight on short notice. I know Monty's got a lot of fans here. Had quite a few people giving him some good energy to get in there and do well.
Well, the crowd is pumped. That last fight really got him going.
Well, you'll be interested in watching this fight because you might fight
absolutely.
this guy down the road again, yeah? and gentlemen, here we go. Dan Pratt's in the white shorts. And actually Monty's in the black, white, and kind of light blue trunks. He's got his hair in cornrows, so that's his fight look. Looking at Dan Pratt, Mr. D right there. We got Dave Evans as our referee on this one. He's been around for a little while. I don't know if Dave's done the McCartney ref school, but he's been reffing a long time. There you go, Mark, just like you predicted.
Yeah,
Monty immediately in for a takedown.
But Dan, really working, that stomach right away.
He's got to try to get his arms on the inside and get an underhook. He's working pretty good, though, at defending it. But to escape, he's going to need to get an underhook if he can.
Monty
There he
really
goes. Now
looking
he's
for
working
that
to
double.
get that undercut.
It looks like he could get that guillotine,
Yeah,
though,
he
but he
looks
needs
like
to
he's trying to get the guillotine in a little bit. So Monty
take his right arm out from under, and kind of get that.
try to slice it in there, but
Yeah,
it's going to definitely keep Monty on his toes a little bit.
absolutely. You know what I mean? Once you get that guillotine kind of
you
set
gotta
up
be
there.
careful. I've asked some of the best jiu-jitsu players in the world how to escape. They say don't get in it.
Yeah,
So
looked like Monty kind of read it, kind of peeled his hand away, and there's
Oh,
the takedown.
nice takedown.
Big takedown
Yeah.
by Monty.
it's a beautiful takedown. Dan's trying to get his back against the cage, so he might be able to stand. I don't know if the guillotine's going to work anymore for him. So.
No, with that angle, you just got to ditch the guillotine. He needs to get his back up to that fence.
Yep. He doesn't want to work away from the fence because that's what happens.
Monty in full mount, raining down punches.
He
That
doesn't-
needs to kick off now.
Yeah. He's kind of can't use that right as strong probably because he's got the cage there. But now Dan's doing a good job there getting that butterfly in there.
Absolutely. He ate some punches from Monty there and still, controlled Monty's posture.
Oh, now Monty's trapping his arm. He's got to get that arm out from under there. Might be kind of lucky he is against the cage because Monty can't use that right as strong as he would like to, I think.
Still using it, pretty effectively.
Getting
but
it in there,
with, definitely, restricting a lot of that power.
And volume will take its toll, as we know. So can't really get an arm bar from that angle. He's getting some good punches in, but he's not doing a lot of damage.
He needs to control Monty's, posture. Control those arms. So Monty can't just rain down these punches.
Like to see Dan try to buck a little bit, maybe oompa out, but that cage is also going to be effective if he could get around and use that a little bit. But Monty's looking for that head arm. Dan needs to get that left arm around Monty's throat, pull it back around.
Monty has that head and arm. He wants it to work.
There we go.
He's going to have to get some more room because, really finish that head and arm. You want to get to the side where, the fence is blocking him.
Dan's taking a lot of punches right here. They're not strong punches, but like I said, volume will catch up with you. Got to watch the back of the head. That's one of our rules.
You use the mohawk rule in Montana,
It's just like a mohawk down the back of the head. You can't hit the back of the spine or the back of the head. Actually, Dan's doing a pretty good job to control. He's not taking a super amount of damage. He's missing a few opportunities right here. He could maybe get a hook and buck out a little bit. He's got to be careful about getting his arm trapped. He might need to push off the cage a little bit.
He's trying to get Monty off. Monty's high. Maybe he could, kind of go out the back there. But, Monty's heavy dude.
We only got 20 seconds, so let's see if we can last. There's no real damage being done.
But Dan looks exhausted down there, If Monty can't finish it here, they're going to go second round.
There we go. Good buck. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to a second round. All right. Well, we'll see some replays here, I believe, of pretty much Monty controlling the first round.
Absolutely.
He
That's
was,
probably a 30-28.
This is a good defense to start with by Dan, but eventually Monty got that That
Big
good body lock
takedown.
and a big takedown. I think the cage helped Dan here. I think if he would have been out in the center of the mat, it would have been a little rougher on him.
You know, I think so.
He was able to kind of control using the cage a little bit. Get a look at that takedown from a little different. He's got a good double leg.
Monty did
Good
really good
lift
at turning
and
him, though.
double downward. There you go.
Monty knew that Dan was kind of, fishing for that guillotine. Monty put him to the side, completely, neglected it.
Yep. All right, ladies and gentlemen, round 2 coming up. This is a great fight. We're looking at 190 pounders, so they're moving a little weight. Dan Pratt right there took the fight on really late notice.
Yeah, very, and Monty was really wanting to fight. He wanted to, he didn't want to let his sponsors down. A lot of people that come out to see Monty fight.
Well, you were originally scheduled to fight Monty, so you got injured, so Dan got a chance to step in. And must be kind of hard for you to sit here and watch this fight.
Yeah, I'm pretty antsy right now. But
I bet. Well, get healed up. Here we go, round 2. Round 2. Dan's coming out trying to kick and punch a little bit. That's
Dan
good.
might want to keep it more standing this time around.
Good leg kick by Dan. Good jab. Monty's working a little defense, just relaxing.
Big right.
That was a good right hand to get into that takedown position. Watch the groin. Once again, Dan might be working for a guillotine.
And I feel like he has it in a lot deeper this time.
Yeah.
But again, if Monty gets that takedown and tucks him to his side,
Yep.
that guillotine was not going to do too much.
Just going to negate it. Yeah, here we go. Double leg takedown perhaps.
There it is.
Just almost a photocopy of the last one he did.
Absolutely. Great technique. Monty slipping his head out.
So he's in side control. If Dan can work his way against the cage and walk up the cage, but he kind of let Monty mount him there.
That cage can be your friend or your enemy, depending on how you use it.
Well, like you said, we didn't know what Dan's cardio would be, taking the fight on late notice, but Monty has definitely been using his size and his wrestling abilities, his jiu-jitsu abilities. Now, once again, if the action doesn't occur, the referee can stand him up. Looks like Dan's trying to make a little oompa and buck him a little bit.
Monty, the hips, very strong on Dan.
Yeah, he's got those hips in good.
Monty getting some
Good
pretty
ground
hard
and
hits in
pounding.
here.
Good ground
Dan's
and
going to
pounding.
call it if Dan
He
doesn't
tapped,
move.
yeah, that was good. Good job, Dan. Let's take our hat off to Dan Pratt, Mr. D out of Sealy Lake. So here we go. Let's see a little replay here. Once again, Monty gets his double leg takedown here. Almost an identical takedown to the last round. And starts to work some serious ground and pound when he gets it down there, Mark.
Absolutely, having a big, strong wrestling guy like Monty on you, it's not a place you want to be.
No. But Dan did good. He fought. He was trying to survive. Here we go again, a little different angle of this double leg takedown.
And again, for Dan taking that fight short notice, it is exhausting to get in there.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. That was round number 8. Wow. Round number 8 in the books.
Number 8, let's go to a conclusion at 2 minutes and 7 seconds. In round number 2, your winner, due to tap out from strikes,
Well, congratulations to Monty, and I'm sure you and him have a dance sometime down the future together.
Absolutely, I'm looking forward to it,
All right, ladies and gentlemen, match number 8 in the books. We're going on to match number 9. This is going to be a great one. I've watched Zach fight a lot. He's a young guy and really exciting fighter. I don't know a lot about Corbin, But those Kalispell guys are tough. In fact, our next fight force. Like I said, he's out of Kalispell, Corbin is, and our next bouts, Fight Force matches will be, I believe, January 15th up in Kalispell. So put that one on your calendar, ladies and gentlemen. Here's Corbin Eistead out of Kalispell. He's had a boxing background. I know when I chatted with him earlier, he's done a lot of boxing. He's trained hard.
Yeah, that's gonna be really interesting because Zach Anderson, another Butte favorite. It's very sly hands, very smooth, and a very strong jits background.
Yep. Corbin has got a couple kids that are watching tonight. We'll put a shout out to them and his beautiful wife. We got Zach Anderson out of the Lion Pit here in Butte.
That first round of fights definitely got everyone ready for the second half.
The crowd's warm and getting after it. Yeah.
Seen some very popular Butte fighters have been fighting for more years and the crowd loves to see these boys fight.
Yeah, and Zach's been training really hard in his jiu-jitsu under Master Flavio Bering and that program. So we'll see how it goes. Both these guys are pretty tough fighters. They both have been in the ring numerous times, so they should have some comfortability in there and a lot of experience. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is a 175-pound MMA match. Zach's a Christian man, uses his platform to glorify God, so we'll see him coming out here in a second. And he started out pretty young in the sport, and he's grown.
I know Zach notes his opponent Corbin, is very fast, has a good takedown. But, Zach's almost a purple belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu under Flavio Bering, so,
Yeah, he's got some good jiu-jitsu, so
very
this will be
comfortable
fun.
off his back.
Once again, Corbin was a collegiate wrestler, so...
it should be, very interesting to see.
Should be a good match. Yeah, the crowd's into it. They're behind Zach. Everybody's rooting for the hometown boy.
Yeah, let me tell you, Zach, what a great guy, too.
Yeah, he's a good guy. He's a long, tall drink of water. He's lanky. He's got great balance, great stamina.
And, still holds one of the best highlights of today, for Fight Force.
Yep. I'll tell you, though, he better not overlook Mr. Corbin here, because Corbin's, he's been in some wars when he was wrestling in college.
Absolutely. I tend to notice one thing high-level wrestlers do. All of them don't have that jiu-jitsu background and definitely leave themselves open for that triangle choke, which I know for a fact Zach extremely
really good at it with those long legs.
Dangerous at.
Yeah, this could be an interesting match if Corbin doesn't respect that jiu-jitsu.
Absolutely.
And by the same token, Zach's got to respect that wrestling. we go, ladies and gentlemen. Out of Kalispell, Corbin Eistedt.
Fighting out of the red corner, also weighing 175 pounds, representing the line pick,
You can hear it from the crowd.
Now this, I'm actually really excited for this fight.
Yeah, I
Should
think
be another great fight.
this has the potential to be a good fight, doesn't it? Zach's a little bit bigger than Corbin.
We'll see if that reach has, any impact on the fight.
How much do you want to bet Corbin tries to take him down pretty quick?
I don't. I think he knows Zach's power, Zach's stand up,
Yeah,
and he's a collegiate wrestler. I feel like he's going to want to go where he likes to go.
yeah. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Round number 1.
Zach, though, connecting right away.
Yeah, got a good connection right away.
But Corbin, though, fighting very well. Zach's in that standing guillotine. He's grabbing Zach's
Can't
shorts.
grab the shorts. Referee's got to watch for that.
Zach doing that gator roll, but misses. It looks like he still has the
It
choking.
Looks like he's doing a dedicated guillotine.
Corbin's getting red. Let's see if Zach's already
fighting it
setting
out.
up that triangle choke. There it is.
Yeah, just like you predicted.
Grabbing his shin, perfect form on the triangle. I don't know how long Corbin survived this.
Well, I think Corbin took a good shot there, so
Zach's getting his angle on him as
he's
well.
still trying to recover. Oh,
Zach
he's
doing
fighting
really,
pretty good. You
very,
got to posture up here.
very impressive. Corbin's been able to hold out this long.
Corbin's got to posture up. That's the secret.
Zach's changing to an arm bar. Beautiful technique. Zach's jiu-jitsu, just very showing it off here tonight.
Yes,
very
he is.
smooth, very dangerous.
That was a heck of an armbar. I can't believe that Corbin's still
Corbin-
fighting here.
Yeah, Corbin went through 2 dangerous situations.
He's a tough
and
son of a
still
gun.
going for it.
Yeah. And he's using that wrestling. Look at that. He's got Zach's leg pretty twisted up there. Oh, looking for taking the back.
Zach wants to put his hooks in if you but Corbin reads it.
Very nice by Corbin. Good reverse.
Corbin needs to be careful because you can tell Zach is very dangerous off of his back.
Getting a few strikes in, though. Zach's got to be careful not to take that big shot to the chin, or that'll put him...
Absolutely. Zach breaking his posture, Give him a little bit more time to think.
Great fight. Back and forth, huh?
Makes me wonder how Corbin's arm is feeling after that armbar. Zach going for the armbar again.
Corbin's defending it well. Trapping that leg, and then he's going to shake him out. That was a good defense.
Very good punch by Corbin. Zach needs very good up kicks by Zach.
You can up kick. As long as that person's knees or hand aren't on the ground, you can up kick from the bottom, ladies and gentlemen.
Zach needs to be careful here. Corbin driving some pretty big punches.
Zach's hurt.
Zach's out.
Wow.
All right.
That was a good fight, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. I'll tell you what, Corbin survived some serious damage from Zach. Came back. Here we go. On each other. Oh,
Very
nice. That was a
solid
left
hit
hook,
by
it looked
Zach.
like, wasn't it? Yeah. Zach's moving in.
Corbin got a good, solid punch there. You can start to tell Zach's starting to get very, not wanting to get hit here. It looks like that was the punch that did it.
That's what we say. Anything can happen in these MMA fights. Just when you think one guy's got the advantage, the other guy comes back and wins the fight.
Round number 9 has come to a conclusion at 2 minutes and 25 seconds in the first round. Your winner, with stoppage, 2 strikes.
Now Corbin's probably gonna have that elbow checked out.
Absolutely, like his adrenaline's really high right now, but that armbar was in,
That was a tough armbar. Great fight, ladies and gentlemen. Excellent fight. We've been having some great fights after admission. We're getting down to our last 2 fights of the night. We got a good one ahead of us. The big guys, Mark.
And it's not only big guys. This is for a belt. This is So which, belt means 3 5-minute rounds. They give you the guys an extra minute, here's some more
3
damage.
5-minute rounds, whoa.
This is, the heavyweight belt for Montana Fight Force.
Montana. We got the big boys coming out now. On the top, number 10. First, calling to the blue for David Gates.
We don't know a lot about Dave. I've seen him fight. He's out of Bozeman. He trains with you a little bit, Mark.
Yeah, absolutely. Very, very strong wrestler. Wrestled in college. Very dangerous wrestler. And extremely strong. Let me tell you, this guy's on top of me. I'm not really doing much.
How's his stand-up?
Very strong guy. Definitely trained in, I believe, San Diego and a few other pretty big name gyms. He's good enough to be able to fight Chris Latre, who's pretty strong guy,
Yeah,
tough guy
Chris.
himself.
I've watched Chris fight. Yeah. Well, David Gates being Vaselined up by Dave Evans. I love David's hairdo. He's got a great hairdo.
Dave's always looking pretty good.
Yeah.
So Montana MMA guys, showing Dave some support.
Yeah, he's excited. He's into it. Here we go. We're gonna get a little Vaseline. He wants to get in there, Mark.
Talking to David earlier, he's hungry for this fight. Very excited. I got a chance to talk to Chris and Trey as well, and both fighters really respect each other's talents and abilities.
Yeah.
And both were really excited that they got this opportunity to fight for the belt.
Yeah, I know. Chris likes to get judo going a little bit. He's got a little bit of judo throw going, so we'll see if we can get that off.
I don't know if that ring could handle.
Yeah, that's a pretty big guy to judo throw. You never know, though. It's all about balance and fulcrum and leverage. But anyway, Dave's put on his fighting face, and he looks ready.
Oh, man, it's going to be an exciting fight.
Should be fun. It's going to be one of them fun fights, I think.
Yeah.
And here's Chris Latre out of Anaconda, one of our local fighters here. So we got Bozeman versus Anaconda, and Chris has fought a lot. I've watched Chris come up, and he's really improved over the last few years.
Chris, very dangerous, very strong guy. I believe last time we were here, we saw him fight Zach Cross.
That's right.
And,
that was a great fight.
He's able to show off his wrestling ability and power, which kind of sent
really
a message.
Had a good knockout. Yep. Well, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Our co-main event, so to speak. This would be a heavyweight fight, 3 5-minute rounds, because this is a title fight, an amateur heavyweight Fight Force title fight.
Sometimes with these heavy guys, cardio can be an issue. Let's see, if that comes into play tonight in these fights.
And I'm here with Mark Johnson. You're a title holder here in Fight Force. So, what do these fights mean when you get in there for a title? Do you get a little extra? He looks ready.
It's like his coach said, Brian, give him some final instructions.
Yep, I see Brian. So, what is it like to fight in a title fight like this? What's going through your mind?
I mean, it's a whole new level of pressure because your opponent's, one of the top guys in the state as well. Pressure's on. Usually, you're fighting one of your hometowns, which can add another sort of pressure, whether you can compete or not. But usually when you're in there, no one else is there.
All right, here we go. Our heavyweight fight of the night. David Gates in the... They're touching gloves in the black trunks, and Chris Latre in the white.
I expect some pretty big shots to be dealt out. I feel like David wants to go for the takedown, but Chris Latre, he's no joke on the ground either.
They both I'm sure it can deliver quite a bit of power.
Absolutely, you know, I mean, there's some big boys, you know, both very strong. You know, that knockout power is
Yep. Chris
an
has got
understatement.
Chris has got his back up against Cage. I don't know if that's the best strategy, but
You know, I think he just wants to keep that distance away from Dave, but he needs to move to the side.
Yeah.
He can't back up, you know, or he's going to get caught.
A little
You
more
can tell
lateral.
Dave's hunting for that right now. Just straight, you know, they just like work his jab, you know, kind of keep David maybe back a little bit more.
yeah. A little bit of tape hanging from Dave's glove. I wonder if the ref's going to see that.
There goes Davis for the takedown. Dave's got two under, no.
Oh, big, right into the mount. Now we'll see what kind of groundwork that Chris can do. He needs to get out of that.
Dave grabbing the fence. Ref caught
Can't
that
grab
quick.
the fence. If he does that again, he'll probably get a point taken away.
You have to imagine that fence being an invisible wall. You know, you cannot stick your fingers through it. Which, I mean, it's hard to do.
That was a nice scramble by Chris to reverse it.
Yeah,
He got up.
Dave on the wall.
They need to use their knees a little bit in here. That's a golden opportunity to use the knees.
Dave, excellent job at switching, you know, getting the tray onto the fence. Back on the ground.
Chris is just not dealing with that weight.
David throwing some big
Yeah, he's
left
trying
hands.
to throw some big left hands, isn't he?
And hitting the tray. Trey needs
Getting
to
a
get
couple
out
good
of
ones
there.
in. Got the mount again. You guys been working with him a little bit, huh?
You know, and like I said, you know, very good wrestler, very strong.
Watch the back of the head. Chris has got to start bucking, trying to get an oompa, trying to lock a leg. I don't know, going to your back, giving your back up is a good idea.
Oh, Dave, flattening him out.
Yeah,
Great
that's
job.
tough.
You know,
Got to spin again. He's got to spin.
That's a big guy to be taking hits from. All right. Dave's going for that choke.
He's defending it. He's defending it. Now, Chris can spin to his right. He could do a reverse maybe.
The tray's getting red, but it's just not solid enough.
Yep, that's it. He's out. Oh, good fight by David Gates. Nice finish there.
Absolutely. I honestly didn't think he actually had that choke in, but, you know, it's hard to see from up here. You know, see the angle, how tight it is.
And once again, it's all about blood flow, not air.
Make sure that I am not as tough as these guys, so.
The crowd doesn't like it, but he's having a hard time right there, and David's just kind of locking it now.
It looked like David went out there and then even touched, you know, the Trey's hand. So that was a good call.
Yes.
Then, you know, sometimes the audience, you know, doesn't understand that the ref
exactly.
is protecting their lives. You know,
Exactly, and you can see Chris's eyes kind of go a
like
little bit
glaze
glassy.
over. And,
Yeah. No, the referee's main job is to protect the.
you can tell he checked. You know what I mean? He checks his arm. You know, it went limp.
Yeah, the referee's got to protect the athletes. So.
Has come to a conclusion at 2 minutes and 40 seconds in round one. The winner.
Big boys.
Both guys looking pretty tired after that. But David, you know, looking really happy after that.
Oh, good for him. A lot of emotion, ladies and gentlemen. You know, you train for months, you sacrifice, and you get in there, and all your hard work pays off.
David's a big guy, but I mean, that guy's a teddy bear, too, let me tell you. That's the sweetest guy ever.
Well, congratulations to Dave. Chris Latre put a heck of a fight on. Ladies and gentlemen, hey, are we into our main event, Mark?
I'm excited for this. I'm not going to lie. I fought Michael Keeney before. I took it kind of short notice when my fighters got hit, but that guy, you know, he put some damage on me. College wrestler, very strong, very fast. His athleticism is hard to match.
Yeah, let's not forget Mr. Sam Ross. He's been around. He's fought a lot of tough guys and trained in a lot of good gyms.
You know, I know he was up in Colorado.
He's down in
You know, training with some.
On the main event of the evening, we're going to do our 50-50 drawing. 150 tickets.
Well, I'm looking forward to this fight.
Right now for the main event of the evening. All right, here we go. Have your tickets ready. We'll call it out a few times, so pay attention. Here we go. 8, 873, 9258. 873-9258. I hear noise. Somebody got it? I can't see either. 873-9258. I'm about to blow another one if no one gets my attention here in a second. Is it this lady here? Eight, 7-3-9-2. I think we have a winner. Let's find out here in just a moment. Verifying. Where are we at here? Help me out here. Jody. 873-9258. We have a winner. Congratulations, ma'am. All right, we got one more about to go, and then the official after party. We have a Butte Depot tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Butte. Here we go. Our main event of the evening. Calling blue for technical king.
Now, you know a little bit about him because you did fight him, as you mentioned earlier.
Absolutely.
We call him the Animal. What's he like to do? He's a wrestler. He likes his takedowns.
Man, very, very good wrestler, very strong. I had him in the arm bar. He picked me up with one arm and threw me down. Very strong, very good wrestler.
Wow, this should be good. It's a 170-pounder. Michael is out of Kalispell, Montana, training with the
Absolute
Absolute.
FF.
Yep, the Absolute.
One of
fight.
his teammates fought earlier tonight, doing really well.
Yep. And Sam's fighting over there for the Grit Training Center. I think that's down in Colorado, isn't it, Denver area?
No, I think Sam's actually starting his own gym in Butte.
Nice.
And you know, after this fight, you know, after you see, you know, how like talented Sam is, you know,
Yeah, okay.
get down there.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a crazy night of fights. We've had some excellent fights. We've had a little kickboxing. We've had a little boxing. We've had a lot of MMA. We've seen judo, jiu-jitsu, wrestling, the whole gamut of martial arts, boxing. So this is our last fight of the night. 5-minute rounds. The rules change a little bit. There are some knees to the face, standing knees to the face.
And some elbows as well.
Elbows in any position, yeah. Here comes Sam. He's a local favorite. Butte folks love him. He's been fighting here for years and years. I think I first saw Sam fight probably about 10 or 12 years ago, actually.
Yeah, train with some big names. You know, I know him and Dwayne Ludwig. You know, one of the
Yep.
one coach of the year. You know, they train
Yep.
together a lot.
Yeah, real good friends with Mr. Ludwig. In fact, he's been instrumental in getting Dwayne up here to Montana a couple times, helping us a little bit up here. So, well, this should be a good fight. Both these guys have the physical attributes to make it a good fight. Now, let's see where their gas tank are and just how they use their brains.
Let me tell you, once you get hit a few times, using that brain goes down a whole lot less.
I'll tell you though, 5-minute rounds is a killer. So if it is to go 5-minute rounds, these guys are in shape. So you're right. I think Sam's trying to get his own training center going here. So Sam Roush, Butte, Montana, ladies and gentlemen.
You know, Sam, he's been around forever. You know, has a huge fan base.
Yeah, he's fought a lot of big names in the sport. Been around a lot of big names. All the teammates giving him hugs. So once again, when you have a five-minute rounds, you don't start out super explosive usually. You kind of work your way into the fight a little bit.
That's because you have no idea how long that fight's
exactly.
going to go.
And if you blow everything out in the first minute or 90 seconds, you're going to be in trouble.
You're going to have a rough next few rounds.
Yeah, so you got to be smart. These guys are well coached, well conditioned to pace themselves in the fight. Of course, if the opportunity is there, obviously you take the opportunity. But we'll see a little bit of everything in this fight, I think. We'll see some good stand-up. We should see some good kicks and strikes, and then, of course, we'll see some good ground stuff. Both these guys also have some jiu-jitsu.
I feel like Keeney's going to want to go for the takedown. I know Sam's very strong stand-up, very good footwork.
Here we go. All right, Michael Cooney, Kalispell, Montana. Here we go.
Michael.
Well, we know who the crowd's behind, Mark.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I know Michael really likes to go for the takedown and stand up and lay down.
He's told me his favorite technique was his double leg takedown.
Absolutely.
So that's what I'm looking for. I like Sam's favorite technique is anything that gets it done. All right, ladies and gentlemen, 5-minute rounds, 170 pounders. Let's see what they got to offer. Butte versus Kalispell.
Let's see, we got kind of a veteran here in the pro game, you know, against kind of a new and upcomer.
We got Sam in the all-black trunks, and Mikey's in the yellow and black.
Hard hitters.
Right away, looking for that takedown. Sam's defending it. Watch that guillotine.
That guillotine's in, but that's what I go.
Wow,
like,
that was a beautiful takedown.
Explosive power.
Very nice, but Sam right away looking for that jiu-jitsu.
Keeney, like, you know, I'm going to say this probably a few times, like, very strong, very powerful.
Yeah, he is. You can sure tell.
Sometimes I feel like his cardio is affected by that, though.
Yeah.
Those big drops like that, I mean, you can get away with them, but
yeah,
when you're going 5-minute rounds.
Looks like Sam's looking for an armbar here.
Oh, armbar in. Mikey's trying to defend. Dump Sam, but Sam's not letting go.
Yeah, you got him. Wow.
Beautiful by Sam. Oh, beautiful technique.
Wow. Beautiful fight. Not a very long one, but that's what happens when you get caught in an armbar.
Anything can happen, you know.
Yeah. He was looking for that takedown, and he got it. But Sam's got so much experience that he immediately went for that level 2 attack. Looking for the arm bars.
And there it is. I tried to dump him, and like, hey, that could have worked, but Sam, you know, strong guy, didn't let go.
Yeah, nope. Well, that was kind of a short main event, but it was a good fight. Excellent. Excellent jiu-jitsu. Wow.
Sam, though, looks like got bloodied up just from that one punch by Michael, which kind of shows the power.
Yeah.
But, hey, good job to Sam, though. I mean, you can tell.
Oh gosh, ladies and gentlemen, great night of fights. We had 11 excellent fights tonight, and once again, I'm Scott Moranti out of Great Falls, Montana, wishing everybody a Merry Christmas. And Mark Johnson, Been great calling the fights with you again, bud.
Absolutely, man. Great night of fights. You know, probably until next time.
Yep, till next time. You get healed up, we'll see you fighting in 2016.
Absolutely. Everyone drive safe.
Yep, and Merry Christmas.
Yeah.